What's up, you guys? It's your boy PokaTech. In today's video, we are looking at the Giratina, one of the most dark of the Pokemon, and we will be ranking it in the TCG, and we'll be comparing all the cards in the current meta and see where they stand. Let's get into it. Our first Giratina comes from Lost Origins, Giratina V. Sitting at 459 $Pokédollars for you boys. Now this one in particular got a lot of stuff going on. This is one of the infamous artworks that it takes a whole team, a lot of color pencils. Let's take a gander here. We have Giratina swooshing through the economy, through the building. It's Giratina looking all shiny. But look at that shine, look at the glisten. Homeboy just came out of the car wash. And look at that big old arms. It's almost centipede-like. The predator, the little predator. If you know the little notch, the little locks. Almost looks like that. Looking through the forest. Very mushroom energy, if you know. You know. We abyss-seeking shreds. Who drew this? Mr. Kaduye drew this. Now this one in particular, it is one of the most top tier level cards there is at the current time. For that one, we'll put it S tier, boys. Our next Giratina comes from Dragon Exalted, sitting at 254 $Pokédollars, little deep Ash Ketchum pockets. Got the infamous Rick and Morty portal in the back. Giratina EX. Little Timmy do the zoom in on the face. That one right there, he's saying the boys. Ash Ketchum. What did Darkrai say about me? He think he the Prince of Darkness, boy. I am. He has to come to fight me, to challenge me for the throne, because I am darkness, boys. He ain't got nothing on me. He just talking on that schmick. This one for real. He in the infamous pose with the big old arms. Little knuckle action, if you will. If you know, you know. He's sitting. Little Timmy, get a protractor. Look at that tilt, the action that's sideways. He tilting his head. He talking schmick. The shreds. The Dragon Pulse. Let me see who drew this. Fine by Graphics. Little graphics pencil for extra for you boys. For this one, we're going to go with the A tier. Our next Giratina comes from Zenith Gallery. This one in particular is the Crown Zenith. This one's sitting at 254 $Pokédollars. Now for this one, you have the Gold Star drip action for you boys. You have the Eternal Tree of Darkness. Almost followed by the Roll of Gold of El Dorado, if you know. You know. We have him just slithering almost like a snake, centipede action. Got a lot of stuff going on. Very detailed action for you boys. So much going on. We have the Lost Impact, Star Require, who drew this. We have Mr. Edue drew this. A lot of stuff going on. Very detailed. For that one, we'll give you an S tier just simply out of the detail. Mad respect. And you even have the little claw mark on the top little dragon. Little Timmy, do the zoom in up there for me, please. That right there, very nice. I like that. I appreciate that, Pokemon. For that one, S tier. Our next Giratina comes from Sunnyman Promo, sitting at 187 $Pokédollars for you boys. The Lost Thunderdunda promo, 130 HP. Now for this one in particular, if you remember from the infamous scene of the Avengers when they acquired the whole squad, imagine this but for the bad people with the Thanos, and you got homeboy spawning in, about to terrorize, be a menace to society. Got the bats, got everything he terrorizing. Got a little Thunderdunda action in the back. A little Timmy. Do the zoom, and you even have the staff promo right there, boys. You got to be deep in the Ash Ketchum world, deep in the Pokemon company to acquire that, boys. We have the Distortion Door. We have the Shadow Impact. Let me take a gander. Who drew this? Mr. Nagasawa drew this. Boys, this is a beautiful card. Let's see what we got going on right here. Just so much going on. So much, like you can tell from the way it was drawn, the Giratina holds the power of darkness. Always be contender against Darkrai, who will be always number 2. Trust me, I'm a professional. This one was done with a color pencil. For this one, Estia boys. Our next Giratina comes from Black and White Promo. Sitting at 130 HP, 150 polka dollars for your boys. Now for this one in particular, look at that. He's a menace to society. It looks like he just spawned in from the Thunder cave. Look at the back, little Timmy. We have the infamous Goku collab where he becomes blue. Look at that. Look at his face. He's like, almost Gengar energy, like he just spawned in and he's like, what did Darkrai say about me? He thinks he's number 1. I am the true menace of the darkness. I am the evil of the gods, the Pokemon gods. We have Helix, Shadow Claw for this one. A little graphics pencil for you boys, drawn by Fine by Graphics. For this one, we're going to put it at an A tier. Our next Giratina comes from Ancient Origin. Sitting at 125 polka dollars for you boys. Now for this one in particular, little Timmy do the zoom in. You have, once again, the Rick and Morty Portal collab in the back. Now this one in particular, little Timmy insert the gif of the Mario. This is the OG Super Nintendo where he's like, rah, rah. With the little wing, it looks like when you play the Mario and you're trying to get air and go up higher. So the little Mario does the little insert gif, you'll see what I mean. That's what Giratina's doing here. He's trying to catch up, going up to the Pokemon gods, maybe see some Arceus and talk to his brother, his other brother. I know you don't know this, but Arceus, since we know he's the god, this one is the bad one. We got a little 5 by Graphics action for you boys, very top tier quality. We have the infamous Goku Super Saiyan 1 collab. Look at that gold right there. Royalty. We have the Renegade Pulse Chaos Wheel. For this one in particular, we're going to go with the graphics pencil. Just got a lot of stuff going for it. Very nice. I like the little transition of color. Very nice. For this one, we're going to go with an A tier. Our next Giratina comes from Platinum Level X, 130 HP. For this one in particular, we sitting about 93 polka dollars. For this one, little Timmy do the zoom in on the claw. That's the infamous, as a dad, I know that. That's he getting that dad text. Someone grabbing that sneak, and he's like, I need my cut first. Taking the sneak, probably from Darkrai. He's like, you don't need that. I need my dad text. I need that. Dad text of darkness. Now for this one in particular, I try not to be biased, but they have the shiny border. And hello, Timmy, you know how much I like shiny. And little Timmy, matter of fact, add that to cart. I need that. I need that. Look at the shine. Look at the graphics. Homeboy slithering. Little Timmy did the zoom in on the face. Look at that face. He's like, I'm by me using me some sneaky. Some yum in my tum. But this one we have the invisible tentacle, Darkness Lost. Who drew this masterpiece? Let me see. Mr. Shuodre drew this. But this one in particular, little Timmy, we're gonna put this S tier. It's just beautiful drawn. Got the little infamous X. Got a lot of stuff going for it. S tier indeed. Our next Giratina comes from the 11th movie. Oh, okay, Japanese. We got 100 HP. This one in particular sitting at about 99 polka dollars. Now for this one in particular, we have the infamous Giratina with his claws out. Now, little Timmy, get a protractor. You see how its spine curves like that? That's the infamous. Someone threw an attack at him, and he had to hit the dodge real quick. He's like, yeet, and then he about to. You might as well put that little Mewtwo ball on the other side. He about to clap back. Probably Darkrai. You know how to battle the darkness of the gods. They always be beefing in the dark. So most of the time we don't see them, but you can tell that. I'm a professional, I guess. For this one in particular, we're gonna put it at a B tier. Ain't got much going on for it. It's I ain't saying Japanese. It's not the best of the cards, but it's level 60, which is pretty low compared to the other ones. For that one, not the best. Not the best. B tier indeed. Our next Giratina level X comes from Diamond and Pearl Promo, 130 HP. For this one, it's sitting about 63 polka dollars for you boys. We have the infamous Hadouken right there. Look at that. Look at the ball. The Hadouken. Homeboy coming in, spawned in from the Rick and Morty portal in the back. It's straight to business, straight to clapping Darkrai. Because you know how to battle of the darkness of the gods. And you even got the infamous hands in the back coming in at Mach speed. Almost like the Po from Kung Fu Panda. It's a gift where he does the skadoosh. If you know, you know. Once again, the Darkness Lost, Tacticals, Graphics Pencils. Shiduzo does it again with the shiny border. For this one, boys, we're going to go to S tier. Our next Giratina comes from Platinum. 100 HP. Hello, Timmy. I'm gonna need you to add this to cart. Matter of fact, little Timmy, get my glasses out because of whatever this is going on, the level of artiste is the level of Arita and Kensugimori tier. Color pencil, the level of artwork. Little Timmy. Look at that moon. You know what that moon room recognizes me is when you have the infamous werewolf spawning in the back and they howling and they got that big full moon. Look at the detail on the shininess of this little Timmy. Matter of fact, I need me a PSA 10 stat. Go into eBay, put the bid, max bid. Matter of fact, put $1,000. 1,000 polka dollars. I beat the loot for. I got money like that right now. Look at the way he curves. This is the infamous. The way he be turning his body. Instant the gift of the Pennywise. For those who are squeamish and don't like scary stuff, please skip ahead. You've been warned. Look at that gif where he spins like that. That's what he's doing. He's true menace to society. Somebody has challenged Giratina for the Kingdom of the Darkness. My guess is probably Darkrai. He's their true menace. He's like, what do you want? You dare challenge me in my kingdom? Look at that. True menace to society. We have the Overslash, a Darkness Flap, and we have the Wark Draw. Who drew this masterpiece? I must know. Mr. Kojume drew this. For this one, we have the S tier. Indeed, sir, you deserve it. Matter of fact, I'm going to be getting my card in the mail. Ain't that right, Timmy? What do you mean someone outbidded me? Little Timmy, how dare you purchase it for yourself, you greedy. It was the only PSA 10. On to the next. Our next Giratina EX comes from Dragon Exalted, 180 HP. Sitting at 30 polka dollars. Now for this one, you have the infamous instant gift of the infamous Tinkerbell with the little fairy dust. Now, as we all know, Giratina is one of the beloved Dark Lords of the Pokemon world, of the bad spots, the opposite of the God of Light. Homeboy just got invaded by Arceus. Arceus probably threw some pixie dust on him, and Giratina mad. Look at that face. Little Timmy do the zooming on the face. He's like, well, who threw this pixie dust at me? Who dare you awaken me from the Rick and Morty portal? He about to do mad chaos, mad menace to society. You can tell that. I don't know who. Someone pissed him off. He even got the little battle scars. You can tell. Look at the eyes. He ready. He locked them boys. We got the shreds, the dark pulse. Mr. Yoshude drew this little graphics action for you boys. Little Timmy did the zoom in right there. You can tell he's ripping the time-space continuum. If you know, you know. For this one, boys, we're gonna go with the A tier. Our next Giratina comes from the Burger King promo, sitting at level 52, 100 HP, 35 Pokédollars. Little Timmy, please take off your head off to remember all the BK Kings, as we were all once all BK Kings at one time. And I vividly remember this one from my personal childhood, actually getting this one. And I can confirm, little Timmy, pull it out the vaults. I do indeed hold one of these in my own personal collection. Continuing on. We have platinum stamp right there. I wish I would have had the BK stamp. It would have made it more precious. But this one in particular. Little Timmy, insert the gif of the infamous Dark Lugia. That's the same energy he coming and he's spawning in little Thunderdund in the back. True menace. You might as well add the Dark Lugia next to him. Both menace of the Society of the Darkness. Of one could say the Dark Kingdom Round Table. Darkrai just spawned in, flew down, and he's like, what does Ash Ketchum and the boys want from me? How dare they disturb me? I'm about to stomp and destroy Mad Chaos and awaken probably the Groudon. You're probably gonna wake up Groudon. Shadow Force, Brutal Edge. Who drew this? Mr. Abuje drew this. Now, little Timmy, do the zoom in on the word of the Pokemon Gods. For those who are not familiar, as where I read canon text from the Pokemon Bible, as the Pokemon Gods have written. It says, Pokemon that is said to live in the world on the reverse side of ours, it appears of the ancient cemetery in the word of the Pokemon Gods. For this one in particular, we have a little graphics pencil action for you boys. For this one, we're gonna go with 18. Our next Giratina comes from Platinum. Level 55, 100 HP. This one's sitting about 21 Pokédollars. For this one, boys, little Timmy do the zooming in the face. That's the face of he laughing, he having a good time. Look at the face, he just jolly. He woke up. You know, when Instant grew doing the menacing of society gif, that's him. He's just causing man chaos, just living his best time. He's like, I already destroyed X amount of kingdom, already messed up the Sinnoh world. Volcano in the back, probably Groudon joining his menacing, just living his best life. Causing chaos in the back of the world. Got a little Kaioken action in the back. Volcano eruption, just everything going for it. Right there, boys. A little graphics and color pencil action for you boys. A little let loose, you know, he let loose on a Sunday stroll. The Earth of Power. Who drew this? Mr. Satuye drew this. For this one, it looks very nice, very menacing. For that one, S tier. Our next Giratina comes from Lost Origins, sitting at how many Pokédollars? 19 Pokédollars for you boys. 282. Little Timmy do the zooming at the top. We have the infamous little Dragon Claw. That's the tiny things that make me happy, boys. We have Giratina up there with the infamous Mario. The the collab for you boys. Now for this one, I'm gonna let Timmy do the zooming on the face. You know what that reminds me of? Little Timmy insert the Predator gif when he makes that noise. An instant noise. Gives me thrills. But this one in particular, he has hunted the infamous Darkrai, and he has won. And right now, instant the Predator gift, or he does the thing when he wins. That's what he's doing right now. Somewhere over here on the left side, he has Darkrai by this little claw, and he's just there like instant the noise is gonna go. He's just destroying him. He's like hee hee hee. Very menacing, boys. We have the Lost Impact Star Require. A little graphics pencil action for you boys. Very menacing card. S tier indeed. Alrighty guys, our next Giratina comes from Ultra Prism. 160 HP. Now for this one, we're sitting at 23 Poké Dollars. A little Timmy, get your glasses out for me please. Cause this one, boys, we have the high quality 4K action. We have Giratina here with the Thunder Dunder. Little Super Saiyan Blue collab, if you know, you know. And for this one in particular, we have the infamous, dare I say, AVP situation going on, if you know. Little Timmy, instant the gift. This is the one where the alien grabs the Predator with his tail, and he does the infamous finisher move. And he lifts him up. Look at it right there. The tail right there. Picks him up. Now in the Pokemon world, Giratina always be fighting with Darkrai, because you know the battle of the darkness. If you know, you know. We have the Chaotic Stars, the Crisis Drive. Hello Timmy, who drew this? Mr. Fukude drew this for you, sir. My hat's off to you. Top quality. Hello Timmy, can we get the silent on scene? We have the word of the Pokemon goods. And it says, a little zoom in please. It was banished from its violence. It silenced the gaze upon the old world from the distortion world. In the word of the Pokemon goods. For this one, boys, we're gonna go to S tier. Top quality. Very nice. Matter of fact, little Timmy, add that to my wish list. I need that, please. Our next Giratina comes from Ancient Origin. Giratina EX, 170 HP. How many Poké Dollars, little Timmy? We're looking at 20 Poké Dollars for your boys. A little graphics pencil action. Now for this one in particular, we got a lot of stuff going on. A little Thunder Dunder action for your boys. Now Giratina coming in, spawning in from the infamous Rick and Morty portal, causing mad chaos and just mad chaos. There's so much going on. It came in almost like when the Digimon spawn in and they go through the warp hole, and we got the infamous War Greymon with the claws, the same pose, same energy, straight menacing society. We have the Renegade Pulse Chaos Wheel. For this one in particular, not the best artwork, not too much going on. We're gonna go to B tier. I'm sorry. Our next Giratina comes from Lost Origin. Little V action, 220 HP. Little Timmy, how many Poké Dollars do we need to acquire this card? 11 Poké Dollars. Alrighty. And now for this one, we have the infamous Medusa. If you don't, little Timmy, it's the gift of the Medusa. Same energy, and you know who's over there, who he mean mugging. Ash Ketchum and the boys like, Giratina, can you settle a debate for us? And he's like, what do you want? He's like, could you hypothetically beat the infamous Darkrai? He's like, could I beat him? Matter of fact, I'll freeze him for you. Look at that face. Look at me do the zooming on the face. He's standing on business. He better use the Medusa power on Darkrai. Abyss Seeking, and then we have the Shreds who drew this, Mr. Design Inc. Alrighty, for this one, we're gonna go with an A tier. Our next Giratina comes from Lost Thunder, sitting at 9 Poké Dollars. We have the infamous Giratina on all fours. Little Timmy did the zooming on the face. This is the face of somebody. Took it sneaky sneak. He's smelling like a little dog. He's like, where's my sneaky sneak? Who took it? Was it Darkrai? Was it Gengar? Who took my sneaky sneaks? Causing mad chaos. He just menaced to society. Just destroying stuff outside in the darkness realm. Just mad chaos. We have the Distortion Door. Shadow Impact. We have a little graphics pencil action for you boys. We have a lot going on in this picture. A lot of energy. All the bad energies. Need Ash Ketchum and the boys to take care of this business. Matter of fact, little Timmy, let him know he need to do something about this, because this is scary. For this one, ATF. Our next Giratina comes from the deck exclusive 110 HP, level 70. Little Timmy, how many $Pokédollars? 6 $Pokédollars for you boys is all you need. Now this one in particular, we have Giratina spawning in from he's spawning in from the beloved underworld, and he's using the infamous Alakazam Future Sight move, the one that distorts the card just a little bit on the infamous Darkrai, because they be enemies, And we have the infamous Medusa technique he's using right there. Dragon Claw, Dragon Breath. Who drew this? Mr. Usude drew this beauty. And for this one, we're going to go with an 80. Our next Giratina is an X and Y promo. 130 HP. 6 $Pokédollars for you boys. Now for this one in particular, we have a Giratina coming in like the infamous Digimons when they warp in through the portal. Little Timmy, instant the gift of what I'm talking about to let the boys know. Yep, just like that. Same energy, same business. He coming in ready. Look at that face. He's like, I'm ready to take care of business. Who out there? Was it Arceus? Was it Darkrai? Who do I need to take care of? Ash. Ash Ketchum and the boys. Who do I need to take care of? Matter of fact, somewhere in the back, probably Ash. Chilling back there. Because, somehow Ash Ketchum and the boys end up in the most bizarrest ways riding on legendary Pokemon. Pichu himself has canon memories of some stuff that other Pokemon would probably never enjoy, like Endeavor ever. We have the Light Devore, Shadow Claw. And we have, once again, the word of the Pokemon gods. Little Timmy, be quiet on scene. It was banished for its violence. It silenced the gaze upon the old world from the distortion world. In the word of the Pokemon gods, who drew this? Found by graphics. Little graphics pencil action for you boys. But this one, high quality 4K for that. We're going to go to STL. Our next Giratina comes from Unified Minds. 130 HP. Now for this one, Little Timmy, we have the infamous DBZ Super Saiyan 1 collab right there. With the Rick and Morty portal. With the infamous ripping of the time-space continuum. And for this one, Little Timmy, we have the infamous Prince of Darkness. Looking upon Ash Ketchum and the boys, he'd be like, you've come to me. What do you ask? What do you wish? Do you desire? Do you decide to join the dark side? I am the Prince of Darkness. We have the Dimension Breach, Fade to Black. For this one, Little Timmy, sit down. We have, once again, the word of the Pokemon goods. It says, this Pokemon is said to live in the world on the reverse side of ours, where commonly known as the Distortion and Strange. In the word of the Pokemon goods. Who drew this? Mr. Usude drew this. with a graphics pencil and a little bit of sprinkle of the pixie dust if you want. For this one, boys, we're going to go with an S tier. Very nice. Our next Giratina comes from Platinum. Level 59. 100 HP. And for this one, little Timmy, do the zoom in on the face. Boys, we have the infamous Pirates of the Caribbean scene. We have he's on the ship and he's leading it to the mad chaos world. And he's like, "Arr, mateys, I am the captain now. I will lead us to the forbidden land, to the land of the darkness." And he's there, grinning on his face, because he knows that the Pokemon gods, the darkness table, has gathered. He better go where the Arceus himself wouldn't dare go. But he happy, boys. Look at that face. He grinning. He's chilling with the boys. No Ash Ketchum in sight to ruin, or Team Rocket to ruin him. Got a little watercolor action in the back. Strafe. Broken space below. Who drew this, Mr. Arita? I knew it! I knew this masterpiece had to be drawn by someone with such masterpiece. Mr. Arita, making the infamous Giratina looking happy and just high quality with that graphics pencil. No, my bad. Mr. Arita don't use graphics. He used for real color pencils. My bad. For this one, boys, you already know. He get the S tier. Always. Masterpiece. Very nice. Our next Giratina comes from our Plasma Storm deck. We're sitting at 5 PokaDollars. Little Timmy, we have the infamous Super Saiyan Blue collab. A little Thunder Dunder. Matter of fact, little Timmy, do the zoom in his face. This is the infamous scene where you have the Godzilla versus whoever foe he be fighting, because at this point Godzilla be fighting a bunch of people, but that he's being challenged. Maybe it's by Groudon. We'll say it's Groudon this time, because you know that kind of height. If it was someone like Darkrai, he wouldn't have to. Darkrai small, but the Groudon, maybe Groudon. You know, Groudon that does commend the height. Hex, Shadow Claw, a little graphics pencil action for you boys. For this one, we're gonna go with an A tier. Our next Giratina V comes from Sword and Shield promo, 220 HP for you boys. Little tell me, how many PokaDollars do we need? $1.37. PokaDollars is all it takes. And for this one, it looks like Giratina is celebrating his birthday. We have the little confetti stripes everywhere, but he's looking down. Let me do the zoom on the face. That's catching the boys, you know. They somehow end up talking to these gods, and you know, Giratina's like, "What you want? Wait, why you bothering me? It's my birthday right now. Don't talk to me. I'm over here taking care of business." Seeking Abyss, the shreds, a little 5x graphics action for you boys. For this one, we're gonna go with the B tier. Our next Giratina comes from Lost Origin, 220 HP. Little tell me, how many PokaDollars? $1. 5 PokaDollars. You can get out the dollar store, boys. For this one, once again, he's continuing on celebrating his birthday. Got the infamous dad text right there, the little claw. Little Timmy, get the apple. You know, he's trying to get the apple. But his face, look at the face. Look the zoom in on his face. Somebody causing mad chaos on their birthday. Probably Ash Ketchum and the boys, asking them all them questions. Trying to make him work. Do something. I don't know. Or who knows? And maybe it was the one and only Arceus, the light, causing chaos to him in his kingdom. For this one, we're going to go with an A tier. And with that, boys, concludes today's video. Hope you enjoy the infamous Giratina, one of the beloved underdogs compared to Arceus of the underworld, the dark And yes, been your boy PokaTech. We'll see you on the next one.